What's up, guys? This is Lord Link 1 from his first video post to his new guide for what I like to call the Nasus build. What I like to call it Nasus because this is pretty much the champ that I nearly play in every situation, simply because I know exactly what to do with him in every single moment. I know his best traits. I know what his biggest flaws are. I know that he is a viable champ if played correctly, and most people would rank him lower. Typically, most people put him at tier 4 in ranked ELO status because he's too farm dependent, as most people, as you would call that. He doesn't have a lot of. He has a really good CC wither, which is probably one of the best slows / snares in the game, because at level 5 you initially gain negative movement and attack speed, which is pretty sick. It's the reason why I like to play him solo top, because a patiently played Nasus is a Nasus that will dominate the critical parts of the game, i.e. pushing a lane, dropping towers, securing jungle, keeping lanes from being pushed or pushing them, forcing the team to initiate if they don't want their tower to be pushed. You know, I've been playing Nasus a long time because for the longest time I found him to be nearly one of the only balanced champs in the game that really seems fair in comparison to most champs, like Kassadin's Flash getting away from everything, and just broken concepts that I don't like. I find that Nasus fills the role of not being a broken champ like I find a lot of champs are. So this is early game clip of a 5v5 that I'm going to be running the other portions of the video series on my guide, Nasus, the Bender of the Cycle. And I mean, to be completely honest, Nasus' early game is boring. It's not an action-packed ha 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 troll lol I'm gonna melt your face game, because it's all about playing the smart way, not the aggressive melt off face style like most champions like to play. This is a full pre-made 5v5, so we expected a pretty good game from these guys. I mean, this is I play a lot of 3v3 ranked, so when it comes to a 5v5, my ELO ain't that great because I just don't play it. I don't play ranked 5 that much, just because it's just longer and duller, and there's more OP champs to have to deal with, and bans or not. And here's my buddy Jaron playing Jarvan, which at this point was alright. We wasted her flash, but now my lane is pushed, and he's never going to get a gank on her again for the duration of this game. And now I have to be more cautious about my lane being overextended because Warwick's somewhere being a Warwick, jungling it up. So the early game's all about the Q pretty much, and because Aurelia is a melee champ that doesn't really put out the damage that I'm really worried about early game, I can pretty much farm my Q to my heart's desire and never have to worry about her being retardedly aggressive. But I'll be back to start getting my Philo Stone and start keeping gold up. because I am gonna lose CS to Aurelia because oh, my buddy Rich got killed. I am gonna lose CS to Aurelia because she just has an easier early farm than I do because of her quick burst, and I'm not leveling up Spirit Fire first for massive creep farming because I want to make sure that my Q is a threat late game, and in this game it becomes a real ruffle stomp threat at this point in the game. And this is typically the build I always build. I'll build 2 gold per 5 because I'm not going to lose out on gold no matter how many minions I lose out on. But this is pretty much opening game of Nasus. And it's funny too because I don't think Nasus gets nearly as much credit as he should, because I mean, Aurelia is considered one of the top pick solo top champions, and I feel pretty confident taking an Aurelia on top all the time because I've never been pushed out of lane by an Aurelia. In fact, it's just in most cases I'm pushing her because she has to rely on her ult to push a wave back. I can drop my Soulfire at 4 and be like, where are you going next? And I'm happy at this point because she pushes my lane back and I can free farm my Q comfortably without being ganked, even though I do have wards at this point. But, so this is what early game should look like for a Nasus player. Go on to my next video coverage.